Everyone, it's Dara and Jamie here, back in the Red Path, and today we're going to be talking about Team Red Path, our ITC team, and we're going to be
Yeah.
announcing the Devourers. So our first 8 members, including myself and Jamie, who are going to be part of the team. So before we dive in, we had a lot of like really awesome applications. Like,
Yeah.
gotta shout out to everyone who applied. Just really cool to read through all of them, hear little bits about yourselves and all that kind of stuff. It was really nice. And yeah, so unfortunately, we can't pick everyone as much as we'd love to for the Devourers. So we're going to be picking 6 extra people. And we have thought long and hard about this. A lot of it was like came down to like regional stuff, like so we can get good representation on a global scale. And yeah, it was a tough decision, but we came down to it in the end. And I'm gonna leave us over to Jamie now, who is gonna tell us who made the cut.
All right. Thank you. So yeah, I just want to reiterate what Dara just said there. This we've been discussing this ever since the apps dropped in, and just again re-emphasize anyone who isn't selected now. There's absolutely nothing personal. Had some conversations with a couple of you privately, and kind of, talked about some stuff, and yeah, so we're pretty excited. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with our Antipodean representation. We're going to start off with our Aussies and Kiwis. So as it has to be, the first member, the first devourer, is going to be Mr. Krieg. Paul Bennett, you're in, mate. Honestly, there was no way we couldn't, because someone has to out meme Dara, and I think Krieg's the only one that can. No,
Yeah,
and then we're also going to get KBs. Kale, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right there, mate, who is currently in New Zealand but moving to Australia, so there's just a little bit more overlap there with that part of the world. Then going on to the UK, because we, with Dara already being in Ireland, which I guess technically is the EU, um,
careful
and
now.
we've obviously got to get some representation from like the UK itself, because it's the home of Warhammer, and the US and the UK are like the main competitive scenes and everything like that. And whilst we want more continental European representation, I think we're going to stagger that in the next kind of wave. So from the UK, we're inviting Jack Beeman and Alex Marsh. Jack, we just had on the channel about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, depending on when this posts. Very strong competitive player, absolutely dominating with World Eaters on the UK scene at the moment. And Alex is Promethean painting, does back reps online on YouTube, amazing painter and hobbyist, and getting into the competitive scene, already had a few tournaments under his belt. So we're going to invite these chaps to rep us over in the UK. Then one Mr. Charles Salmon, who's actually in South Africa, which is really cool. Just a part of the world where you don't hear much of 40k wise. So just reaching out a little bit there, somewhere that's not just, England or America. So really interested and excited to see, hopefully get the tournament scene going, represented over there. And then the last member to join me as a leader, I guess, or as someone to talk to in the United States, is Chase, or Sergeant Joel from the Discord. All of you, thank you very much for applying, first of all, and I guess congratulations or commiserations, depending on how badly our team performance is. But thanks again for applying, and we'll be sort of touching base with you soon. Dara, why don't you just talk to us a little bit about kind of the next stage?
Yeah, cool. So basically, this first group of 8, so they're the Devourers. So all of you folks, congratulations, you're now a Devourer for Team Red Path. We're really happy to have you. Hope you're hyped as well. So moving on from that, we now have open applications again for the next stage of the team. So the applications are going to be open from more or less like now until the end of the year.
Yeah.
And this is to be one of the Red Butchers for the teams. So this is like a sort of I'm not going to say like a lesser role, but like if stuff comes up you know, it's more like the Red Butchers manage a more kind of like regional aspect, whereas the Devourers will manage an overall aspect. But yeah, basically, if you're interested and you haven't applied yet, you can fire an application into us. The application document will probably link in the video
Yeah.
description down below, and you can catch it in the Discord as well. But yeah, so if you haven't already applied, shoot us an email with your application. If you have applied and you're still interested, you don't need to send us another application. It's cool. We already have your one. Like it's going to be the same questions and everything for that, so don't worry about that. And yeah, so that's going to be the next step. There's going to be 12 positions for that available. So that's going to bring the team number from 8 up to 20. And we'll be announcing those, I imagine, in probably January after
Yeah.
we get through everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, then at that point, the team will have grown into quite a considerable size. And moving on from that, we will be thinking about expanding it even further.
Yeah.
Haven't fully decided on that yet, so no hard commitments. But yeah, like don't be too disheartened if you didn't make it into this one. Like again, just want to reiterate, everyone's applications were really, really good, and it was very difficult to come to this decision. But you know, at the end of the day, someone has to be picked, and yeah, so like if you've already applied, don't need to do it again. Your name's there. We'll look at it again for for the Red Butchers. So yeah, it's pretty hype. And like Jamie said, we're going to get a discussion going now in a team chat on the Discord. So keep an eye out for that. Everyone who is going to be a Devourer. And yeah, just keep in touch. The overall team ITC channel is still open in the Discord. If anyone has any questions or anything about the next steps, just feel free to shoot us a message there. Just tag one of us or something like that. And yeah, we'll be in touch shortly. And I think that's pretty much everything for the next stage going forward.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
if you
that
can
pretty
take us
much
out.
covers it, really. I mean, we've announced the poor bastards who, you know, have got to follow in our wake, right? Because I think our powers combined, we make Angron. You know, Gore Father and
Yeah.
Gore Child, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah. That's
So
it.
you know,
Let's
we just
go
have
with
to
that.
keep running forwards, and they have to Devourers, you're going to have to work hard to catch up with our amazing ITC scores. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Jack's already like way ahead of me.
Yeah, he's ahead of me as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, my ITC score is better than my Halo score, so that's something. But yeah, okay. Yeah, gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Drop us, you know, like Dara said, tag us in the Discord. Drop us a message if you've got any questions. We've got the channel open for this very subject, and yeah. Once again, thanks to everyone who applied. And we'll be catching up with the rest of you shortly, I'm sure. So until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and kill main button.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Red Path. It's Darren here. Blah blah blah.
Right, so we've got an outtake. We've got an outtake.